Yeah, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This Harley Quinn figure can stand just fine on one freaking foot. Yeah, I was taking pictures of this Harley Quinn after I filmed this review the first time, and I actually had to reshoot the review because I actually fell in love with this figure even more after I took like the 12 pictures I took of it. Yeah, you'll be seeing these pictures throughout the video because, wow, this thing is just wow. The posability on it is insane, and I will go over the articulation. A lot of these pictures, they pretty much are self-explanatory for the detail. This thing is just amazing. I do have to say, however, I am disappointed in the fact that they did leave out some accessories I was really excited for when they first revealed this thing all the way back in February of 2015. I really wish she came with her alternate head that was shown with the toothy grin, but honestly, I'm fine with the head we got. I just kind of prefer that head, and I would honestly have her displayed with that head for the most part. But what can you do? She also came with a couple other accessories, like some gags, like I think pie and like a dead rooster or dead chicken. Yeah, those would have been very nice to have as well. However, you get what you get, and for me, what we get here, it's insane. Uh, in most videos, I'm usually really articulate with how I speak. However, I'm just so blown away with this figure. I'm struggling to find words. Uh, this is seriously, it's one of my favorite figures of this year so far. It's amazing. I really freaking love this thing. And if you're a Batman fan, DC fan, 6-inch figure fan, if you just want to get into DC icons and just want to see what this line is like, and you're not really a huge DC or Batman fan, anyone on this planet that collects action figures, or 6-inch figures at least, get this thing. Freaking get this thing. It is worth the money. It's freaking amazing, man. I just can't get over it. So I do want to make a comparison between the animated series Harley Quinn that we have right here that struggles to stand on just 2 feet. And actually, I'm hoping the animated series Harley doesn't knock over the Icons Harley. And we have the Asylum Harley, which used to be my favorite Harley. And yeah, as you can see, I feel like the icons, when it comes to the articulation and posability at least, both of them go under the water. However, I feel like when it comes to the sculpt and detail, the Asylum one is just still so perfect. Real fishnets on the legs there. It's amazing. So, yeah, this Icon's Harley. Unfortunately, we'll have to get it out of this really superb pose to go over the articulation on this thing, but it's wow. So, yeah, let's get into it. So her head is really, really, really expressive. I'm talking really, really expressive. I'm talking tilt, up and down, pretty much anything you'd really want out of this head, this figure gives you. Arms, full range. Full range on the arms, really posable. Bicep swivel, really deep dual hinge elbow. As you can see, you can get her in some close to chest and close to face arm poses, which for Harley Quinn, I feel like she really, really needs. I hope they do a different release of this figure. I hope they release that smiling head in some way. Maybe do like a metallic red paint scheme like for Mad Love or something. This figure needs to be freaking re-released multiple times, man. This is probably one of DC Collectibles' just best. And I'm just showing you the articulation while I'm just talking about how much I love this thing. So yeah, legs go out really far. And as you can see, she does the splits really, really freaking well. The articulation on this thing is insane. The only point of articulation I wish she had was a thigh swivel. That split pose was actually really difficult to do with her feet flat on the floor because of her lack of thigh swivel. That is the only point of articulation I wish she had. But she, if you actually work with the other joints, she can get her leg up about that high, which is really, really high. As you saw, they go out really far. Dual hinge knees, which allow for a lot of nice poses, and really, really nice ankle joints that are pretty much just hindered by her lack of thigh swivel. Uh, this Harley, man, I can't get over it. It's so good. It really, really, it defeats, it freaking murders that animated series Harley. And honestly, with that new Arkham Knight classic Harley costume coming out, it even has that beat. It even has that beat. So yeah, with the accessories, as you can see, she has on 2 open hands. I did actually have to have her hands out for a certain pose, which I will show off later. But yeah, she comes with 2 open hands for her mallet, which her mallet is very, very nice. Really fun posing her with the mallet. Really, really great accessory. Just, I can't get over this thing, man. It's that freaking cool. So here's the mallet detail. As you can see, really nice sculpted wood. I wish they would have like your face here or something on one side of the mallet, but hey, what can you do? It's still a generic mallet, and I think that's nice enough because, you know, if you want, you could use this with other figures. But honestly, Harley Quinn's pretty much the only modern day character that really uses a freaking mallet. I mean, come on. She does come with some alternate hands here. As you can see, she does come with fisted hands, which are honestly some of the most useless hands. I've yet to pose her with these just because she's just so expressive with her other hands. Those are just... I wish she would have flat hands because, I'll show you this pose. She can actually do a freaking handstand. Now, don't think this is easy to do because it actually took me about 5 minutes to get her situated in this pose, and she stayed in it until I had to reposition her for the review. Yeah, my only complaint with the hand selection is that I wish she had flat palmed hands because I had to use the gripped hands for this pose, and geez, it was tough to do. I had to have the hands slightly out so the hinge was more, so it would be more of a flat surface instead of the curved knuckle. But yeah, she can do that, however, don't expect it to be easy at all. Her other hand she comes with is just a trigger finger hand to go with the gun she comes with, and this gun is really, really sweet. It has a freaking cork on it, and it just really screams Harley Quinn. You can really get her in some expressive poses with this handgun. Really, really nice handgun here. The details on it are just... this thing, man, this freaking Harley Quinn. And as you can see, even other accessories you have can actually make her more expressive, like those handcuffs, which I don't know what she's gonna do with those handcuffs, man, but it's got me pretty excited. So yeah, I want to do another comparison with this Harley Quinn, and that is with the DC Icons Batman. So getting on to a couple more comparisons, here she is with the DC Icons Batman, which I believe is currently the only other DC Icons Batman figure we have, you know, in the Batman universe with Batman characters. These are the only 2 icons I have because when it comes to DC, I like Batman. That's the end of it. So as you can see here, Harley Quinn is shorter than Batman, which I appreciate. However, Batman would probably be a little taller. Yeah, there we go. He's a little taller now that his legs are a little more straight. But yeah, that scale works really well for me. I wish Harley Quinn would be a little shorter, considering she doesn't even have high heels on. But honestly, the main figures I'm going to be having her displayed with is my villains. I'm very excited for the Icons Joker. But I really, really feel like she fits in very well with the likes of, say, the Mattel Bane, the Mattel Killer Croc, even the Mattel Scarecrow, and the Mattel Man-Bat. It works. It really, really works. I feel like the scaling here is really nice. The proportions, you know, with the different sizes of heads, works well. And I'm really, really excited for that. I want to say it's a Killing Joke? No, I don't think it's a Killing Joke style Joker coming out in Icons. It has the hat. It has like the tropical safari, just gentleman hat, which I'm really excited for. And I hope they do a different version of Joker with just his hair, and like I said, that Harley with the alternate face. So, this figure, do I recommend it? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I love this. I freaking love this figure, man. I normally don't take more than like about 4 pictures of a figure, but with Harley Quinn I took 12, and chances are when I get the Joker I'll take even more, because this figure is so good. This is, I can say, it's probably my favorite DC Collectibles figure I have. It's certainly my favorite Harley Quinn figure. It's up there among my favorite Batman figures, period. That Bane is also very high up there. Yeah. What can I say? Get it. Freaking get this Harley Quinn, man. It's amazing. And I cannot recommend this figure enough. And with that being said, I'm gonna head off, guys. So yeah, that has been my review of the DC Collectibles DC Icons Harley Quinn 6-inch scale figure. I love it. I love it, man. I need more of this in my life, man. I need more icons. This line is fantastic. And I feel like those double jointed elbows kind of prove that Marvel Legends really have no excuse for just those single jointed elbows. So yeah, guys, I'm heading off. Have a good day, and as always, may the force be with you. Bye.